investigating your favorite childhood stores that are disappearing. From Chuck E. Cheese to Toys R Us, and sadly, so many more. Make sure you stay until the end because these locations will unlock memories that you haven't thought about in a very long time. And at the end, I will be deciding if these stores are worth saving. Our first location is Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes!
No, not so fast, okay? This is one of the last Chuck E. Cheeses still open in California.
Well, if it's one of the last ones left, then we better hurry. It might not be there for much longer.
Little did we know, Ashton was about to be right. Oh my gosh. Look. Okay, no way. This Chuck E. Cheese already disappeared.
Damn it. We were too late.
I guess let's find another plan. This Chuck E. Cheese location being closed brings us down to only one location standing. And it was only a quick 3.5-hour drive. We made it!
Just how I remembered it.
So I used to love Chuck E. Cheese as a kid, but sadly they filed for bankruptcy in 2020 and have closed over 50 stores since.
It's actually really sad.
But we're gonna see what some of the recent reviews had to say about it. Carol says, I've been coming to Chuck E. Cheese every Friday since I was 6 years old. I am now 28. I've always enjoyed it here until my most recent visit. The Chuck E. animatronic said, aren't you a little old to be here? In front of an entire 10-year-old's birthday party. They all pointed and laughed. I was humiliated, ready to put this Chuck E. Cheesy place behind me. They might as well have disappeared already because they are dead to me. Okay, Carol, I feel really bad about this, but maybe it's a good thing that you move on and maybe move out of your mom's house. I mean, you're 28.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with living at your mom's house.
Of course you would say that.
What is that supposed to mean?
Brandon says, it was 2004. I had won just enough tickets to purchase a Tootsie Roll from the gift stand, or so I thought. The lady working there told me I didn't have enough, that I needed 5 more tickets for that. Well, I tell you what, I wanted to Tootsie Roll her across the face. It's been 21 years and I'm hearing that Chuck E. Cheeses are slowly closing down one by one because of to Tootsie Roll her across the face. It's been 21 years and I'm hearing that Chuck E. Cheeses are slowly closing down one by one because of bankruptcy? Who doesn't have enough for a Tootsie Roll now, huh, Chuck? LOL, dumb brat. Brandon, you kind of seem like an angry guy.
Yeah, let's try to win a Tootsie Roll for Brandon.
Ashton says, I had my 8th birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. This was 16 years ago, but I'm still not over it. I invited my whole class, 24 kids. But who showed up? No one. Just my grandma Jolie. My parents couldn't have even been bothered to come. I was so upset that I ate 14 slices of pizza in under an hour and threw up. I later found out it's because Chuck E. Cheese has been accused of reusing their slices of pizza. Worst birthday ever at the worst place ever. Ashton, you were so upset that you had to use 6 R's?
What? No, Lexi, I didn't even write that.
Isn't your grandma's name also Jolie?
Lexi, can we just go inside? This is stupid.
Okay. I'm like pretty positive Ashton wrote this review.
Stop looking at it.
Okay. And now it's time to head inside and test these reviews. Okay, this place is bringing me so much nostalgia.
It's kind of like Disneyland if they had a $20 budget.
Yeah. We knew there was something we absolutely had to test, and that was their pizza. They've been accused of reusing slices that people don't eat, but we needed to see for ourselves. Oh, wow.
This looks good. Okay, but let's see if it tastes like how I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this tastes exactly like my 8th birthday party.
So you did write that review?
No, Lexi. God damn.
Well, I guess the rumors about their pizza are not true. But now I think we should go play some games and see how many tickets we have to win to get a prize.
Yeah, let's go.
Ashton and I competed in skee ball to try and get some tickets to at least bring home a Tootsie Roll, something Brandon wasn't able to do.
This brings back so many memories. I used to come here with my grandma Jolie, and she used to help me win.
What?
Forget I said that. Candy!
Do you think we're gonna get a Tootsie Roll?
Probably.
Okay, I think we won enough tickets to try to win a Tootsie Roll for Brandon, but let's find out.
Let's go.
Wait, so we can't get a Tootsie Roll even if we had 1,000 tickets? Okay, wait, now I'm pissed like Brandon. Okay, so they didn't have Tootsie Rolls for Brandon, but we did get a Chucky sticker, a red airhead,
Yep.
and gummy bears.
Yep, which are all 3 mine, actually, because I'm the one that won the games.
I beat you in skee ball like
No,
3
you
times
didn't.
over. Yes, I did.
No.
Well, guess what? People came to my 8th birthday party. Are we gonna split it? No, I'm good. Okay, Ashton's busy playing games, but honestly, this is really, really sad. It's crazy that Chuck E. Cheese's are facing closure while I'm getting my own closure too, because I used to come here all the time as a kid, and now to think that maybe I won't get the chance to bring my own kids here is crazy. Okay, Ashton, I think you would exceed the weight limit now.
One of this place is closing. It's not very inclusive.
This is a baby ride. With that, there was one last thing that we had to test out. Will the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese talk to us? Okay, Chucky, I know you've gooed a lot to say.
Yeah, Chucky, speak now or forever hold your pepperoni.
That wasn't good. And after some pizza, games, and not a single Tootsie Roll, it was time to head to our next disappearing location.
I don't want to leave.
Let's go.
Fine.
This place brought back so many nostalgic memories for me, and maybe some trauma for Ashton. But overall, I would hate to see this place close down for good. Everyone should go visit Chuck E. Cheese before it's too late. Next up, we have a restaurant, and it's closing locations left and right because it's just not as popular as it used to be. And these restaurants tend to be inside of malls, so there's just not as much foot traffic anymore. Any guesses? I don't know why I asked. Of course you don't know. Rainforest Cafe! This is actually the last location standing in all of California.
Thank God. I'm starving.
Well, not so fast. Marissa said, I brought my kids here because the sign said kids eat for 99 cents. Turns out that's also the going price of their furniture, decorations, and the fish in the fish tank. The waitress looked me dead in the eye and said, would you like to take home a fish? I'm sure she was joking, right? I'm all about getting the best deals, but I actually feel bad. Okay, we haven't even gone inside yet, and I already feel bad.
Can we just hurry up with these reviews? Like, I'm starving.
Hey, Ashton, they should honor your 99 cents meal because you're acting like a child.
If that's you trying to offend me, it's not, because that sounds like a great deal.
Hey, I have 2 more reviews. Avery says, every 20 minutes the gorilla comes to life and scares the shit out of the entire restaurant. I watched 3 people drop their chicken tenders and sprint out the door. Don't get me started about the thunder. I've almost been struck by lightning before, so it gives me PTSD. Okay, honestly though, the gorilla is pretty terrifying.
Lexi, don't tell me you're seriously scared of Rainforest Cafe. Like, this place is for kids.
Joe says, walked in and immediately thought, ah yes, eau de mildew number 5. It's like they tried to capture the scent of swamp and succeeded a little too well. I don't know what's dying faster, the fish in the fish tank or this franchise. It is nostalgic though, indeed. I actually love that smell. It's so nostalgic.
I actually have people tell me that I smell like mildew. So does that mean you like how I smell?
No. We decided to look around and check out everything before getting seated at a table.
Can I please get this?
Why are you asking me?
I don't have any money.
Like any money?
No, please.
So this is the area before you actually go into the restaurant, and they have so many things for sale in here. It's crazy. $32 for a baby vest? No wonder they're going out of business. Honestly though, this place is so well decorated and kind of a vibe. But apparently it's not vibey enough to stay business.
Lexi, they have Squishmallows.
Oh wow, $25 for this giant thing?
Please.
Stop asking me to buy you things. I'm starting to think I should start bringing other people. Put it back. Wild clearance, roaring good deals. That's how you know it's going downhill. Ashton, that's not funny. That's not funny. It's not. Okay, so these are their giant fish tanks, but unfortunately there are no fish in here. Either they ended up selling all of their fish to customers, or maybe the fish, you know, just like this restaurant.
Lexi, can we eat now?
Where did you get that?
From the jungle store? You hear that?
Yeah, it's an animatronic, Ashton. Okay, this is ridiculous. Okay, let's go try to eat now. As we were seated at our table, we were already greeted by the gorillas. It is prime dinner time, and there are not very many people here at all. It's almost like this place is crying out for help.
It's moving.
We were enjoying the moment, but suddenly something happened that made Ashton panic.
Actually,
It's not real.
what's going on?
There's a thunderstorm happening.
Ah!
And after the thunder scared the crap out of Ashton, it was time to order him a kid's meal to see if it really costs 99 cents. And because he's a child. Ashton's kids meal just arrived. It has chicken nuggets, french fries, and 2 orange slices.
For 99 cents, this is amazing.
Yeah, this is a good deal. Okay, since Ashton got the kids meal, I'm gonna have to do the choo-choo train. Choo-choo.
Lexi, come on, I can eat it myself.
Choo-choo. How is it?
So good. I love Rainforest Cafe.
Okay, we just got offered a free postcard, so Ash and I are gonna take some photos. Let's go. A hug? No, I don't like him like that.
What about like this?
This is literally the best day ever. I mean, we got a picture together, we hugged.
Okay, that's enough. Sit down.
We're at Rainforest Cafe, and we hugged. Do you think we could do that again without the postcard sometime?
No. Okay, we just got the bill, and it is confirmed that the kids meal is not 99 cents because I was charged $11.
I'll pay you back. Just kidding. I won't. I don't don't have money.
Okay. I got ripped off with the kids' meal. Someone needs to remind Ashton that he owes me $11. But it was pretty obvious that the Rainforest Cafe is coming to an end, but I just wish I was going with it because I feel so weird after hugging Ashton. Ugh. Here we are at the one and only JCPenney.
Literally the one and only because I'm pretty sure all the other stores have closed down.
Yeah, so JCPenney closed over 200 stores in 2020 and they filed for bankruptcy, so the stores are slowly fading away.
But they have everything. How could they close?
Well, maybe it has something to do with these reviews. Amanda says, I've always had a fear of escalators, but of course the double D's and up bra section was on the second floor. I stared at the escalator while it stared back at me. A group of teens saw me contemplating and dared me to ride it. I wanted their validation so bad that I did it. The escalator broke midway through. I cried, they laughed. This happened in 2011 and I haven't gone on an escalator or been inside a JCPenney ever since. This is not a safe store. Shut it down. Okay, Amanda, I'm not sure how old you are, but how can you let teenagers bully you into riding an escalator?
I mean, I'm 22 and I'm scared of teenagers.
That's because they give you wedgies at the park and stuff.
Well, yeah, you're bullied.
Martha says, every time I walk into a JCPenney, I immediately have to use the bathroom. I don't know what it is about this place, the air, the vibe, who knows? It's gotten to the point that whenever I feel constipated, I just take a trip to JCPenney and do a lap around the clearance section. One time I was walking around and had to poop so bad, one of their scary mannequins literally scared the out of me. Works every time. It's like nature's laxative, but with khakis. I'm bummed they're closing down. My bum is bummed. LOL. Y'all get that one? Okay, it sounds like whenever you walk in there, it activates your flight or flush response.
Oh, I get it now. Because you said her bum is bummed because she pooped in the...
You're just now getting that? John said, I found a dirty diaper in the fitting room. The weird thing is, it was huge. Not a baby's diaper, definitely not. But perhaps the diaper belonged to an old man. I had to smell it just to be sure. And I was correct. Old man feces? Check. Anyways, I proceeded to try on 3 different blue shirts, all too big. JCPenney's sizing sucks. Okay, what? John, why would you smell the diaper?
That's a bummer about those blue shirts.
That's what you took from the review?
Yeah, I want a blue shirt.
As we entered JCPenney, all my childhood memories were playing back in my head. I loved these things.
Dude, I've already seen stuff that I haven't seen in years.
Okay, I used to see these on the commercials when I was younger and I wanted this so bad. So this is what's left of the shoe section.
There's still a sizing mat. You can put your foot on it and it shows you your shoe size.
50 to 70% off is almost free. This is insane. JCPenney, because everything in here is worth a penny now. That wasn't funny. It's too soon. Ashton, we're not shopping. We're investigating.
What's 75% off $65?
Okay, now I think I'm starting to understand Amanda's review. Escalators are terrifying. I'm scared. All right, here we go. Okay, we're on the escalator right now. This isn't so bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay, one of the entrances is already blocked off. This store could be closing any day now. Okay, so Martha described JCPenney as a natural laxative, but I feel fine. She saw a mannequin and it made her herself, and I understand, okay? This is very scary. Ashton, do you have to go to the bathroom? Ashton?
I guess Martha was right.
I can't say I'm upset that he's not here. Next up, it was time to test out John's review about the fitting rooms. I don't see one, but there is no diaper, but a dirty napkin.
Okay, while Lexi goes and checks out the women's fitting rooms, I'm gonna go look at the men's and see if there's any diapers in here. No. Okay, no diapers so far.
There are officially no dirty diapers in the fitting rooms. That's a good sign.
Okay, John, let's just say you were right because this shirt literally goes down to my knees and this is the size I would normally wear, so I guess their shirts just run way too big.
This might be the last ever time that we walk out of a JCPenney.
Yeah, that's actually crazy to say.
Sad.
It is sad.
My experience at JCPenney honestly made me kind of sad, but the inside of the store was even sadder. Some of the reviews weren't true, which makes me feel like this place is worth saving, and hopefully things turn around. We've arrived at Sky Zone Trampoline Park.
What? Sky Zone's closing?
Yeah, so Sky Zones have been shutting down because a lot of kids that come here will get injured, and obviously parents don't want that. So hundreds of stores have closed down over the last 5 years.
What? Everyone loves to go here.
Well, not some people. Adam says, I jumped into the foam pit thinking it would be fun. Little did I know I would I'd get stuck at the bottom of the pit. The worst part, a 6-year-old kid used my shoulder as a launch pad while yelling parkour. My life flashed before my eyes and I was ready to accept my fate. An employee threw a pool noodle at me and said good luck. I was stuck there for about 15 minutes until my own kids came back and found me. Humiliating. Shut this place down, it's too dangerous for adults.
Adam, don't you think you might be a little bit too old to be in the foam pit?
Bro, no one's too old to be in the foam pit. That's the best part.
Laura said,
I showed up to Sky Zone with my own grippy socks and was denied. They said my socks weren't grippy enough, so I had to spend $7 on their neon grip socks. Fine. But then, every time you go back, they mysteriously aren't the right version. Oh, last time you bought orange socks, now it's blue socks. Next week, glow-in-the-dark socks. I currently own 6 pairs of useless Sky Zone socks that cost more than my actual shoes. I tried to get my money's worth by using the socks in a Pilates class, but everyone in class laughed because they were obviously from Sky Zone. I would like to sock the owner of Sky Zone in the face. Pun intended.
Laura, why did you wear your neon Sky Zone socks to Pilates?
She's probably the only one keeping the lights on in this place.
That's true. Jack says,
Listen, trampolines are supposed to be fun, but at Sky Zone, these trampolines have attitude. I bounced once, fine. Twice, great. Third bounce, the trampoline folded me in half like I was origami. My legs went one way, my dignity went another. A 10-year-old did a triple backflip next to me while I laid on the floor shaped like a pretzel. And the staff, they yelled, "You're supposed to land on your feet," as if I wasn't trying to. In all my 52 years of living, I've never been that embarrassed.
okay, Jack, maybe you shouldn't be trying to do flips on the trampoline.
Lexi, when we get in there, I challenge you to a flip off.
Okay.
Not that kind of flip off.
All right, we got our jumping socks.
Nice. Now I can finally have a pair of socks. You only have one, right?
You only have one. Ashton, what?
So thank you.
You only own one singular sock?
Yes.
That's disgusting. So it is like 4 p.m. on a Friday, and there are not very many people here. However, there is one birthday party, and the kids were chanting something so absurd. What were those crazy kids saying? Subscribe! Can you believe that? Like, subscribe to me? Are you guys gonna listen to them or not? I know Sky Zones are closing and all, but did they have to close off the foam pit?
It's literally the best part.
Do you think maybe it's because Adam got stuck in here?
It probably is.
I mean, yeah, he wrote a pretty hefty review.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, Adam.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I really wanted you to get suffocated down there. I was really looking forward to that.
Wait, what?
If we land this, you guys have to subscribe. 3, 2, 1. Subscribe. See, Jack, a backflip isn't that hard.
Whoa. Ouch.
Never mind. So these long tables were where you would eat pizza at the birthday party, but now they are just completely empty. They even have an entire arcade, but yet there's not one single kid playing here.
This place was so nostalgic. The smell of dirty feet and snot, although I think that may have just been Ashton. Anyways, this place needs to be saved. Toys R Us.
Lexi, this is Macy's.
Well, thanks a lot, smart Alec, but that's because the last standing Toys R Us is actually located inside this Macy's.
My name's not Alec.
So Toys R Us has been struggling for years due to competition from online and big box retailers like Target, Amazon, and Walmart. In 2017, they filed for bankruptcy, and now the Toys R Us brand has been transformed into smaller forms like inside this Macy's.
Well, what are we waiting for? I've been dying to get my hands on the new Barbie. From my sister.
You don't have a sister. We made our way inside the store and found that this Toys R Us was even smaller than I thought. Their stores used to be so huge and now it's diminished to nothing more than a section. Well, this is it.
It's so small.
And sad. But before we look around, Clayton says, Toys R Us? More like toys aren't us. I bought Legos from this store for my nephew, brought it home, and we set them up together. I was admiring our work when I took a step back and fell, all over the Legos. My nephew laughed at me while I cried. Haven't felt the type of pain in a while. And to make things worse, my nephew kicked me while I was down. Literally kicked me. With his Heelys, also from Toys R Us. F this place. It sounds like Clayton is ready to Lego of Toys R Us.
It's like let go?
Yeah.
That was actually a good one.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Charles says, I hate the Toys R Us mascot, Jeffrey the giraffe. I walked inside looking for the latest drop of their paper dolls, found a 7-foot-tall giraffe with dead eyes instead. I said hello and waved. Got nothing back. I asked how his day was going. Again, nothing. You'd think he'd be a little more polite, especially because I'm a loyal customer. Psh, kiss my giraffes. Pretty sure Jeffrey the giraffe is not a real person.
Yeah, I mean, this place is tiny. I don't know how they would fit a 7-foot giraffe in here.
Yeah, and if I don't see it now, I don't think it's in here.
No, it's nowhere.
Veronica says, I used to love Toys R Us. Now learning there's only one location left in my state breaks my heart. I used to come here before big moments in my life, like my high school prom and my high school graduation, even when I got my bachelor's degree. Always loved to celebrate here. R.I.P. Veronica, Toys R Us is a kid's store.
Yeah, like how would you even celebrate here?
Okay, I may be 24 years old, but this looks really fun. These signs are everywhere. 10%, 15%, 20%, everything is on sale. Their slogan is, I don't want to grow up, I'm a Toys R Us kid. Unfortunately, we all have to grow up because Toys R Us stores are disappearing. We have to face the truth.
Okay, so these must be the Legos that Clayton fell on. Oh my gosh, $30? Can't afford that. I mean, they don't have a single Barbie from the Fashionista line.
There's some things that you should really keep to yourself.
Lexi, it's for my sister.
You don't have a sister. It's like walking into a time capsule, except everything is sad and overpriced. Like, look at this. $49.99, and it already has the 10% off. Okay, I don't know what Veronica was thinking, but this is not the type of place that I would come to celebrate any kind of achievement. This is where you come when your dreams die. Sorry, it's just a little depressing in here. Okay, we're gonna try to look for Jeffrey the giraffe right now. But like Charles said in his review, this giraffe is 7 feet tall, so I think we probably would have seen him by now if he were here. Okay, this might not be the 7 foot tall Jeffrey the giraffe, but it is a giraffe. It's so cute.
How cute he is.
Aww.
Should we make them hug?
No. And Charles, I can confirm for you that Jeffrey does not talk, right?
He does want a hug.
Okay, get away from it. I think it's time we say one final goodbye to Toys R Us because since this is the last location, it might not be here for much longer.
Which is why you should buy me this toy.
What? No.
What? Why?
Because you look ridiculous.
Lexi, wait, are we leaving? Where are you going?
I am still looking for Jeffrey the giraffe. If anyone has seen him, please let me know. Anyways, Toys R Us used to be one of the only places you could buy your favorite toys. It will be missed. RIP.